I'm live. There we go. Well, you can see light. Oh, is that from above? That's from above. That's funny. Hold on a second. Yeah, that looks okay. Anyone there? Oh, one person. So, you don't normally get to see this. You don't normally get to see this view. I'm getting ready. I'm going to do a video this week, and I'm going to do another making of Apex video. I don't know who's watching, but there's somebody watching. Oh, there's 3 of you watching. So there was this. Somebody uploaded the Ritz King uploaded the music from one of the character sets for Apex. I'm going to be playing it, so if I may get demonetized because this is going to be copyrighted material. But he also lists everything here. Where's the show more? Okay, so the main theme, I think. Okay. So I need to find that in my folder. We just this character got released just a couple days ago. So where is it? Here it is. Apex Maggie. Okay, so I put them all in here. Main theme here. Here's what it is. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the earlier one, because I think I did a lot more stuff on that. Oh, wait, this is the more recent one. The early one, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. And then he sent it to me again. What did I add? Oh, just lead guitars. And I don't know did they use them? Well, I'm going to find out. So I'm going to pull up. Hey, AJ. I'll pull up that. And I've got, let's see, in this folder, how many things? So 30 items, of which 1, 2, 3 are Stevens, and everything else is mine. So this is all stuff I created for this, on top of what he sent me. Some of it he sent me MIDI, so that tells me there's probably some music here, and I will use MIDI to create music. So let's see. So there's a synth lead here. If I pull that up, I can see it here. And I usually go ahead and print this stuff up because it's a little complex to try to get into record mode and let me grab a guitar that's actually in standard tuning. So something is playing this melody. 3. And I probably played it in multiple octaves. I mean, it's written here. But that's basically it. So it's a pretty simple melody. Again, though, it's an example of where. Let's see if I can make this big enough so you can see it. Oops, no, I'm making it smaller. You can kind of see it. It's giant now. If I. All right, so I've got, like I said, I got a million tracks here. Where did let's see, just playing that now. Let's see, wide, no. Driving. Oh, drone. Is this it? Let me see what this does. Yeah. Now let's see if I can hear it in this. Okay, let me go back to the beginning of this and see what this sounds like. We'll take this out of solo mode to the top and listen to. It's a right tempo. Oh, usually he doesn't usually start anything until bar 5. Okay, so I'm adding. More notes reading. So if I go back here, if I read this, this is a bass clef. Oh. So that's bass clef, pretty sure. Let me start everything at bar 5. Now, here's the bass. We got 2 basses here. So this one's called basically bright, pick, clean punk bass. Oh, Cat is calling. Hold on a second. I see you. Yeah. Morning. So, had to let the cat in. So it's weird that we're here. So I guess this I call just plain nasty. Is that what this is? Oh, maybe that's here. Just kind of got a nasty sound. Let's see what it is. It's guitar rig, but it's a clean guitar amp. I ran it through this Native Instruments thing called Dirt. I don't know if you can see this. It's a really nasty distortion. it's like the nastiest distortion unit. Let's see. Let me see if I can. I got my 7-string out. Check this out. So yeah, I'm not going to save anything. So. Just got the 7-string. So it's a low B. But this thing can get, let's see. Let me duplicate this. And then I'll show you what, it's just, so without this in, look, here's the thing. I'm way out of tune. It's clean amp basically. I mean, if it's distorted at all, it's because I got it on the bridge pickup. The bridge pickup's fairly hot, but this is a sample. Basically supposed to sound like a Fender Twin. Yeah, the bottom string's really good. A lot of times I'll take the tuner and I'll drag it over here. Now, chances are that this is probably my G and L. Okay, so I duplicated this. So here's. Okay, so if I can let's see. Oh, here we go. Like crazy full. I mean, have to use a gate for that for sure. But literally, there's two drive things, and they both one of them has an exclamation mark, like a warning, a little icon there, which is freaking hilarious. Let's see, Full Metal Vernon. Same thing. It's kind of like. I mean, that's like a lot of gain, but that's what this is kind of designed for. It's designed. Wow, loud. And I'm not even sure how to use it, but I can trim it. That's cool. I just noticed that this little thing lit up. Delta Blues. Actually, that's a pretty good sound. I mean, I could dial in a little bit better, change the amp setting. But anyway, that's the I called it just plain nasty. So that's what this is. Not even a tune. But I did a bunch of other stuff. So with that was some basses, two basses, and he often will use every bass I send him. So. That one. That's maybe fingers. This is definitely using a pick on it, and that's my 5-string bass, my Fender or my Squier 5-string. So, I'm just talking about I'm going to do a video this week on the behind the scenes for the Apex thing. So I'm just kind of live while I'm online, just kind of talking about, I'm getting ready. I'm kind of looking at this and trying to figure out what I'm going to do in the video. So I thought you might be interested, but he included some chords here. Oops. Basically B, E, B. Just basically kind of, and then this, that's really beautiful. He writes the most beautiful stuff, I swear. I remember this. Yeah, so let's listen to this. I'll go ahead and solo one of them here. Now, whatever I did. All right, yes. Great sound. I bet you that's my GNL. Here, let me see. Let me plug into that with the GNL. And I might be using, to get that extra bright bite, I might be using my Alex is calling. Yo, what's up? Yes, sir. I'm live. Yes. No, I'm good. I had sushi for lunch. All right. Okay, bye. Alex, okay, so let's see. So I like using these Herco picks to get a little bit more bite. I gotta enable this track. Sometimes I'll turn down the preamp to clean it up. I think that's what was written. So if I pull up the MIDI, I can look at the MIDI as it relates to, let's see. Yeah, so it was. I think so. You're asking about latency in GarageBand. Okay, Timothy, lowering your latency. Oh, GarageBand doesn't show buffer rate. Yeah, that's probably one of the things. I don't know. I mean, did you YouTube it? That's what I always do. I use overly. That's pretty thick. 8 millimeters. I think these are 3 millimeters. 8 millimeters is freaking huge. 15 millimeters. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Jeff Height. Oh yeah, talking about bottom and a step. Yeah. He was. Well, and Ringo was a master of that too. Ringo was a freaking metronome. He just would just kill it tempo wise. They could totally set metronomes to Ringo. So that's a cool sound. I did 2 of these. So let's see, what was the other one? It's a filter. Okay, so what I did here was I swelled it in. So I got the volume pedal, I hit the chord, swell it in with the volume pedal. And a lot of times when I'm doing swells, I have to turn up my level into it to get more gain. And so what I'm doing is I've got a sound effect or a guitar sound. A lot of delays, filtered delays. Hear all those filtered delays? Crazy, right? But you don't hear any of that when I swell into it. It's just this kind of it's called tails. So I'm just creating tails. But one of the things I do is let me see back there. I use a little bit of whammy bar to give it a little modulation. So you can have delay without chorus, and you can create the chorus effect, because basically the chorus effect is a delay effect ultimately. So yeah, as far as GarageBand, sorry, I look it up on YouTube and see if anybody can tell you how to adjust the latency on it. There may be a way. It may be something that's set up somewhere else outside of GarageBand, maybe in the settings. But the settings on Macs aren't like deep dives like you can with a PC. Hey, Peroni, what's going on? That's what I'm going through. Yeah, I almost use Native Instruments Guitar Rig exclusively. Even for the bass sounds. So now I don't know what's here. Okay. So that's in relation, let's see, where's that here? So I did solos there, but so I did there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 16 different things I did over that basically 16 bar phrase. Here, the basses are here. So let me put those in. So I did the bright pick bass, busier, busiest. Wait, do I have? Oh, here's bright pick bass. So I did 3 different versions of the pick bass. So let me pull up just the first one here. Basically. So you can hear it's very simple. I love to squeak on the strings. That makes it sound sound less. I know you can get the fake squeak sounds and samples, but this sounds better. It still sounds better than a sample, even because the pitch is not perfect. Okay, so that's the bright pick bass. I did bright pick. I did one that says busier. Same part, but busier. Eighth notes. And I have a bass guide here. But it's just whole notes. Okay. Then I have one listed here that says busiest. So I gave him 3 options. Which one? If I can figure out one. Solid 8 notes. Going. Moving around. And I'm using this bass. Just a cheap, like $400. Doing some 16th notes in there. So this sound is basically everything wide open on it. And I got to turn down that. So it's basically, so to speak, basically, no pun intended. Up 3. Dang it. There we go. So what's the first note? Oh, it's E. Oh, no, E. What? Just dig in with a pick. The interesting thing is that I go down to B flat. Did I? Go up an octave. That's always the thing you can do on bass if you want to give a moment some energy. It's the simplest thing in the world. You just go up 12 frets. Like that. And I was just like, what? Rock and roll, woo! Then I go to a C note. Did I go up an octave? Yeah, I did. So I took the C up an octave. Anyway, he had it written down an octave, but B flat's the lowest note. So I had all those. So let's see if I can hear which one he used, if I can tell. I may not have used any of them because he's got so many great synth basses in there. So this Rich King, who has this YouTube channel, uploaded all the music for the Apex, the newest character, Mad Maggie. And so we created this music over the last few months. And so I'm just listening to it to see which, because like I over record for Barton to give him options. So that's basically, there's also, here I've just got so much, like if I were to, let me just solo one of these things. What do I have here? It's going to be loud. Again, this is all pretty much guitar rigged. Yeah, search scale basses are great. This is a guitar rig, the latest one. Okay. Then this one, it's like big, wide really super bright. This is probably guitar rig 5, yeah. So that's that, and then I've got more. This is same sound, I think, but driving. Same bass line. Okay, and then what's this one? Wide pop. Okay, so check this one out. This one's kind of going to be weirder. It's modulated. And that's guitar rig, but the effect is actually step effects, which is a Logic thing. Can I play through it? Oh, I got to enable. So all I'm doing is hitting one note and letting it ring. The computer's doing all the work. Pretty cool. And those things are great because they're in time, usually in sync with the music. What's this one here? Broken Hearted Fuzz bass. Oh, I did fuzz bass. Yeah. And I may have just copied a track to it. A lot of times I'll do a performance and then I'll copy that performance to different sounds and bounce them all separately. And that way he can go, oh, I like that sound, but I like that performance, but I don't like that sound. Oh, cool. Here's another version of the same performance. Okay. So now I also did these effecty things, and they generally run the length of the song. He calls it me being a mad scientist. Like this one's just called Some Chords. And this is at the beginning as well. Cool sound. Yeah. I like that. Here's another one. Let me get into this. Okay, this is the EBO. I've been doing this for decades, playing EBO with a slide. So basically, I'm playing an EBO, which is an electronic bow. It's just a magnet, and then a slide. You know, I'm doing stuff like. It'd be nice if I actually plugged in. If you're playing a drinking game, take a sip because I changed instruments. Hey, Mama, what's going on? I'm just talking about I'm going to make a video this week of the making of the latest character set for. Usually I like to go on the neck pickup. I mean, the EBO does its own thing. You just kind of let it do it. Sometimes it goes up a fifth, and I have to kind of hit the string to get it back down to the root. But the nice thing about having it on the bridge pickup, on the neck pickup, is if I move the EBO over the pickup, I can get nastier sound. Like, watch. That's kind of a cool effect. So that's what I'm doing on this channel. Okay, then I got bright swells. So that's a very common sound. Basically, it's just a lot of reverb and delay. So like if I were just to hit it, if I were just to hit this, you could hear it. Hear all that delay. Okay, but if I use my volume pedal, play a chord, say G7 sus, the Beatles chord there. It's been a hard day's night. It sounds like a keyboard. So I do that kind of stuff all the time. And then this one, it says dark and filtered like coffee. A lot of times I'll name them with funny names just to entertain Steven and the engineer who mixes it. Again, with the step effects thing. Okay, so the sound without the effect is this. And I add the effect. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's in there though. That's the funny thing is like, I sent it to him and I don't. There's a lot of these. So now that's the main theme, and then there's lobby music. There's character select, champion challenger, waiting to drop. I don't know if you've ever played Apex Legends. Basically, you're dropping into a battlefield, so you're kind of skydiving. You're not skydiving. Well, you're skydiving without a parachute. I think you have a rocket pack or something. And there's the drop, and then there's the game end if you lose, and there's the game end if you win. So this person, Rich King, included all these. If you Google Mad Maggie Music Pack, Mad Maggie Music Pack, and usually what they do is they sell these. So you have to buy the music packs. It's kind of an added thing if you want, but I think this one was free. So if you play Apex Legends, you can get this music pack. And so whenever you're playing with this character, I guess this music follows them around. But there's definitely more guitar-oriented stuff on here. Let me see if I can get to some of this here. Let me play this. Yeah, I did some acoustic guitar work on this. Acoustic guitar. Oh, yeah. So that's the lobby music. The melody I played on acoustics was doubled by violinist. Sorry, let me see if I can catch up on some of these. You want a bass? You should get a bass. Basses are fun. And you know what? If you can't get a gig in a band as a guitar player, you can always get a gig. LMA. You know what? That's funny. I did not do that guitar. In fact, I've been trying to get my name off that project. Well, I found out later that I did my guitar is what they wrote to on LMA, and my guitar is what they wrote to, and then a great young producer guitar player, really young kid, he's like 20, 21 years old maybe, Omer Fenton. Omer, I can't think of his last name. He rewrote it or replaced it or something. I don't know, because the co-writer on it, Sam, thought it was me on it. And then I went to a studio. He played it for me. We got a placement. Great. Congratulations. All right, sweet. So I went over there. He played it for me. And I go, I don't think that's me. It sounds like someone trying to play like me, but it doesn't sound like me. And yeah, he kind of, I guess, I don't know. I don't remember the original track. And I was told that by somebody else, another writer in the camp, that said, oh, no, they wrote that song over your guitar hook because he said he remembered hearing it. But I don't remember that because Sam, I think I sent Sam like 70 different guitar hooks. And I have them all on my hard drives and stuff, but I can't remember which one that was. And so I never was able to find it. So they may have changed the key and the tempo and everything. And so I harbor no animosity, but Sam was convinced it was me. So he said, so I'm like, okay, well, if you think so, but I don't think so. And he goes, yeah, it's you. And the record came out and the kid sent the original MP3 to Sam and said, hey, that's me. Why'd you say it was Tom? Why did Tom say it was him? And I said, I was the one arguing against it. In fact, I still get emails asking for permission to use that song. And I'm like, I have to give him Omer's email. I'm like, yeah, talk to this guy, give him the money. I don't get that money. So yeah, I never made any money, although I was nominated for a Grammy for it, which is hilarious. I never made any money for it. No. I'm glad because if I made money from it, I feel like I'd have to cut that check to Omer. Although if it was really originally written over my guitars and they replaced my guitars, I've had that happen where they replayed my guitars and never told me. But those were never hits. So it's extremely unlikely for me um, to ever hear it and go, wait, that was my guitar part, but that's not me playing guitar. So I'm a little bit more cautious with who I write with now, and who gets things out. In fact, it's funny because one of the hooks I wrote with Sam, I was working with these young producers back when I was first writing pop music about 12 years ago. I was working with these young producers about 10 years ago in London, from Nigeria, called the Beat Freaks. And they sent me a song, a guitar hook, and said, "Hey, would you replay this?" And I'm like, I knew exactly what they were asking me to do, and I didn't even listen to it. I emailed them back and I said, I can't do that, because, I mean, it's someone else's guitar. I don't want to strip them of their copyright. And they said, "Oh no, it's okay. We're going to rewrite over it." And everything. I said, I understand that. I know you like the guitars, but I can't take it off of the whatever you sent me. And they go, "Well, all right, fine, okay." And then that was the end of the conversation. And I was just curious. I'm like, well, what did they send me? And I played it, and it was me. Something I wrote with Sam, and somehow Sam out here in LA, and somehow with them in London, they got a copy of it, and they wanted to write a new top line on it, and they liked the guitars, so they probably just hired someone else to copy my guitars and do it. But I emailed them back. I said, "You guys, that's me. You just asked me to replace my copyright, and I refuse to do that." It's like, if you're going to do that, then if you want me to replay someone's guitars, you can either pay me my fee, which is a lot of money, or if it's a real major record, then you can put me down as co-producer and then give me part of writers, but make sure that whoever created the guitar part in the first place, I've never really had to do that. So usually every song I'm on pop wise, pretty much all of them start with my guitars. They don't send me anything. I send them something. And so it's unusual for someone to send me a thing saying, "Hey, can you replace these guitars?" That was pretty much the only time that ever happened. So I have been sent melodies. So I have had people send, and that's probably what happened with the LMA thing. Was probably what happened was they sent the melody sans my guitar, and Omer wrote a new guitar part to fit the melody. And that's why I don't recognize it. But that's also why it may have gotten confused that Sam thought it was my guitars, because my name was originally attached to the song. And like I said, this third party, he swears that he heard my different guitars under that hook. So it's a weird business. Hey, Dash, what's going on? Not a lot of people, just hanging out. Oh yeah, Joseph, thank you. Yeah, no, hey, have I done a video on drop D tuning? I don't think I've done a video on drop D tuning. So that's another thing. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of videos this week and then release them. But the Apex one's gonna take a minute. I mean, that last one, I don't know. I probably recorded an hour and a half of video and edited it down to like 35 minutes or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how I did it now that I think about it. I had the camera over there. I remember that. So I think I'll do one camera again. I don't think I'll do a 2-camera thing. I'll just talk about it and edit it together. But I included like screenshots of amps I used and effects I used and things like that. I felt like it was pretty informative. I mean, it didn't get a lot of views, but Apocalypse Now, yeah, soundtrack, yeah. So okay, so this is, oh shoot, stupid computer just crashed. Let's see if it's still here. No. All right, I gotta. Let's quit. Quit. I'm waiting for the new iMac Pros to come out so I can get it. It's kind of a drag because where am I? Here. Because this one is starting to boot things off of the USB ports or actually all the ports for some reason. It's got some issue where it's just booting things off of ports. So Maggie, that's what I want, Maggie. And it was Maggie Lobby, right? Yeah. So where's the original? Okay, here's the Logic marker. Let's see, what else? Do you remember the time you created the melody for, not for, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And that was one that Pooh Bear wrote the top line for that. Me and Pooh wrote that. And we wrote it for Justin, but Justin didn't dig it. So Nico and Vince recorded it, which I wish it was a big hit. But, the thing is, it's just guitar and voice. It's not going to be radio. It's not going to get a lot of spins. So let's see so this is dotted eighths muted. Well, this is kind of cool stuff. I like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's coming out of my headphones. Oh, it's really loud. If that's the sound out of my headphones, it's sticking loud. Okay, here we go. That's cool. Now that's a minute 4. It's 3 minutes. I don't think there's not 3 minutes of music here. It's very short. So I'm not sure what oh, this is different. Well, no, wait, there's acoustic in. Okay. So the acoustic stuff is down here. Oh, that's another thing. So I'll, like you saw the big tuner, I'll put it over on this screen or whatever. If I'm reading music or if it's weird tempos or whatever, I'll have this beat display here. Okay. See this? And I can make this really big so I can see it really well out of the corner of my eye. And what it does, and it's reversed right now, of course, but it tells me what bar I'm at. So if I click here, you can see bar 19 and then, bar 9 or whatever. So if I get lost, I can look up there. All right, I'm going to just solo all these acoustics and let's see what we have here. 12-string mandolin. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, I remember this. I just did this. Okay, the thing I did with this, in fact, this is a preview of the video I'm going to do. But the thing I did with this was I chose, I think, my Gibson Dove. That's probably why it's out of its case, because it has a pickup. So I was using that to play direct because they wanted kind of a Nirvana unplugged sound. Well, the ironic thing about the Nirvana unplugged sound is that Kurt's guitar was plugged in. His acoustic was plugged in. So he's playing an acoustic, but it was a plugged in acoustic sound. So that's the sound I was kind of going for here. What's that? And then there's... That's the 12-string mandolin. And I'm running through compressor and reverbs and stuff. So I'm kind of running through electric guitar sounds. So strummed left, some arpeggiated. Okay, arpeggiated. And then higher guitar. Strumming mandolin. Oh, that's strummed acoustic. So I'm not sure what this is. That's the lobby music. So that what you just heard is here. And again, I have MIDI. So it's octaves. Great melody writer. So this is the final mix here. And then it kicks in. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go through all this. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going through it and seeing what did they use? I should mark them somehow so that I know, okay, well, I know he didn't use this one, but it's this track or whatever. Like I didn't get too much into that. Now this tone I like a lot. Let's see what I did here. I like this tone. Wait, no, this one here. Yeah, I don't know if that made the final cut for these. Let's see. I don't remember hearing this here. Oh, maybe it did. It's pretty aggressive. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. I remember doing that. It's just not that long ago. So here, so that's this, I think. Is that this here? Yeah. And I did bass 6. Bass 6 is the nastiest sounding thing. Okay, get ready to take another sip. I'm going to change guitars again. Usually I use this with it's just an octave down from a guitar. So it's basically it's a Jaguar body, electronics. It even has a whammy bar on it. How hilarious is that to have a bass? So where's that bass part? Here it is. Wall of Sound bass guide. Okay. You go back to the beginning of this. Let's see. So it starts on it. That's it. That's what it did. Yeah, I remember. Got to make this a little bit bigger. Oh, not that bigger. I want the window bigger. Here we go. So basically, that's what it was. F sharp, F natural, less chromatic line, E flat, B. Yeah, and sometimes this sound, just generally the sound I like the best. It's kind of hollow sounding, but it sounds great with distortion and just fuzz and nastiness. It's kind of fun. So, all right. What other? Let's see, Slayer. Yeah, exactly. I think, Alex, are you here? I think my son's here somewhere. You got lunch. I'm assuming he brought it here. Maybe he took it over to. So I'm going to take off. But this was just kind of fun. I had to do this work anyway, so I thought I'd kind of invite you to watch. Hey, Joseph, how you doing, man? Let's see. Oh, he was on live today. Yes. Oh, he was analyzing. Oh, he was on live. I should have jumped on. Yeah, Stairway to Heaven. Well, the Stairway to Heaven was actually, they got sued for that. I think I don't know how that, if they won or not, but see, I should take you on a studio tour at some point. I'll get dizzy if I do that. So anyway, I will talk to you. I'll see you all on Monday. We got a new mystery song. I've already got it picked out. I got to do some diagrams for it. So I may do that tonight or tomorrow. It will be, and it's going to be, I'll give you one clue. It's going to be an acoustic song. So we started with an acoustic, we did electric, and we were doing an acoustic. And I haven't checked. Let me check and see if they still allowed me to monetize that second one. Yes, I saw that I still was. So as long as I don't play the song off on the radio or something, yeah, monetization's on. Oh, wait. No, live. Here we go. Yep, still on. Well, that one. Okay. So, yeah, mystery song number 2 and mystery song number 1. Okay, so we'll do mystery song number 3. I may try to alternate between acoustics and electrics in the next, as we do this. So, okay, just for fun, But you can always play it on electric if it's acoustic, and you can always do the opposite. So, all right, take care, everybody. See you soon. See you Monday. Bye-bye.
Ah.